it's Erin back here with another video. So today I will be showing you guys how to go from this to this, which is fresh braids that look brand new, even though, oh, look, I'll show you guys. Even though I've had them for 4 weeks, they look brand new. So I'll show you guys how to make that transformation within the 4 weeks that I had these braids. So the week 2 of having the braids, like after the second week of having the braids, I washed my hair. And then so like whenever I have braids, I try to just wash my hair every 2 weeks. And then like without braids, I wash my hair every week. With braids, I wash my hair every 2 weeks. If you are interested in seeing my transformation and how I transform my hair, just keep watching and let's get right into the video. So I don't think you can tell really on camera, but I have really bad flakes, and my hair is growing out about I would say about like, is that like half an inch maybe, or a fourth an inch? I don't know, but it's grown out, you know, enough to redo it. So, and then also you can see like some of my hair is kind of starting to show. So yeah, it's time to redo these braids. So what I'm gonna do is I have some ACV and water in here. This looks clear, but it's ACV and water mixed in here. So I'm going to spray my scalp with this, and then I'm going to get in the shower and wash my hair with my Herbal Essences Naked Moisture Shampoo. ACV mix. And then after I spray, I'm going to massage my scalp to make sure that it's like in there. And this is just going to take care of some of the dandruff and flaking. Shower, washing my hair and everything. You really can't tell the difference, you know, because to me it didn't look like that bad on camera before. But yeah, so for this is of course your hair. I have rat tail comb, some shears, and then I also have regular scissors. I don't know if I'm gonna need both. And then I have some rubber bands in here. And then I have actual braiding gel. This is the JAMA braiding gel. It's so amazing, so good. Love this product. It just, like, the hold is amazing. Honestly, I think, like, my braids looked like super neat and like fresh for like 2 weeks. So love it. And then I'm doing the kind of like a crochet method. So you need a crochet needle and then a brush to brush like the hair. And then this is what I'm going to be using like as a leave-in, and then kind of just to moisturize and refresh my hair. So first step is to, of course, since I'm refreshing, I'm just going to like choose any braid, honestly. I know I for sure want to do like the whole front row, so that's where I'm going to start. Take my scissors, and I think my hair stops about here, so I'm going to cut it right under that. So if you're struggling to get the rubber band out like I did, you can always take a rat tail comb, stick it like in the rubber band, and then kind of hold it out and use your shears or whatever scissors and carefully cut the rubber band. And then I saw that I had some braiding hair left in there, so I just kind of pulled those strands out. Of course, when I washed it, I wasn't able to get like really good at the root where the rubber band is. So it's like you can see the buildup there. So I'm just going to comb that out, and then I'm going to put some ACV on it. Well, I'm going to put some ACV on it first to kind of clean that up, and then comb that out, and then ouch, got my but yeah, so I'm just going to spray, just leave it on here just to kind of make sure it's moisturized and to kind of cover up the smell of that ACV mixed with water. And then, oh, here's what the jam looks like. It's really, really thick, and I love this product, y'all. It's only $6. And they have a bigger one if you need that one. Gel or jam, whatever. Comb it through. And then I'm going to divide this into 3 sections and start braiding down, because like I said, at the with the rubber bands, I do like the rubber band method, but with the rubber bands in the front, like you can kind of see the rubber band, and I don't like that look. So if I was doing the braids bigger, you probably wouldn't be able to, but yeah. So I'm just gonna braid it down a little bit, not all the way down, just braid it down that much. So yeah, I forgot, but the last thing you're gonna need is a flat iron. So I'll show you how to use the flat iron. But yeah, so now you have everything you need. So get the hair that you're gonna use. Take about a third of it, separate it from the rest of the hair. Get your needle, go ahead and place that in there. So now you have, that's gonna be like your, third piece. And then you have this section. And then now you can just kind of start grab this and just start braiding like you normally would. The root good enough. I like to add a little bit more braiding gel to make sure that gets, slipped in there. Out. Yep. And then just braid to the end. It's pretty good. So I'm just going to burn it with a flat iron. Leave it on for about 3 seconds. I definitely left it on for 5. Just, So this is one whole braid. So it's the same process as the last one. I already cut the braid, and then I just hold 2 ends and pull, and it unravels itself until it gets to like my hair. And then I do the same thing with the comb and hold the rubber band and then cut it with the shears. And then I use ACV to clarify that part and comb it out. And then I follow up with my black vanilla leave-in conditioner to add some moisture back and to cover up the ACV smell. And then I add my braiding jam. and basically plait that section. So same thing, I grab the section of hair, I split it into 3 already, and then I take the small, well, split it into 2, and I take the smallest section and crochet that in to the plait, pull the hair through, and then I grab the other larger section and I begin braiding down. And as you braid, make sure that you are like detangling the end of the hair, because you don't want it to get too tangled and then you have to start all over. Once I get to the end, I braid as far as I want to, and then I take my flat iron and hold it on there for about 5 seconds. Once I'm gonna refresh, so I have this one pack split into 10, so the next pack should probably split into 10 as well. So I've done these 4 over, as you can tell, and then I'm gonna do these 4 over, and then I think I'm gonna do these 3, and then I'm going to flip it over where I usually part it on the side, and then redo those right there, so that way those like points where you'll see like in my usual styles, they look fresh. Another method, of course, is the rubber band method. So there's 2 different ways or that I do braids: the braiding and then crocheting it in, or rubber band and then crocheting it in. So just gonna, this is the section I'm working on back here. I'm like 3 or 4 times, and then it's not gonna be like tight right now, and I don't want it tight. And then you do basically the same exact thing. This is 1/3 of the section of hair I'm gonna be using. Take my needle, go ahead and stick it in, grab 1/3 of the hair. Sometimes I struggle with this. Even like last time, but instead of like with the braid, you can't really do this, but with it in the rubber band, you can make it tighter if you want to. So I'll just like pull it in half and then just tighten it like that, and then braid the rest of the hair in. Thinning out, I just kind of hold it, and then I burn seconds or so. Yep, and that's it. So once again, I add braiding gel, and then I comb it through, and then I add the rubber band. So I take my crochet needle and 1/3 of the hair, go ahead and pull that through, and then pull the braiding hair all the way through the rubber band. Make sure it's kind of even, and then tighten at the root. And then I add the other 2/3 of the hair around the rubber band and begin braiding all the way down. 1, 2, 3. Another 3 seconds. And just make sure it's together. And that's it. So those 2 are done. I did this one and then these 3. And I'll be back. Done. My braids look very, very fresh. It looked very fresh, like I did, like, you know, the whole front over. And I only did a few parts over, so I did this section over, and then I can part it on the side, like where I usually part on the side. I can't really do it right now because it's fresh, but, let's just move this right here. But, yeah, so now it looks like my hair is, you know, not 4 weeks old. And then I also did it, you know, just the front over as well. So if I wanted to do like a half up down, you could see that. So it is completely refreshed. In order to, I guess, finish this process, I'm going to spray the rest of my scalp with this leave-in conditioner. This is what I sprayed like on the parts that I redid. I'm going to spray the rest of my scalp with this just to keep it moisturized. And then I'm going to take some mousse and put it on my hair. And then I'm going to sleep with a scarf on and let the mousse dry overnight. And then in the morning I will dip my ends. So the parts that I redid, you can kind of tell like the ends are, you know, kind of frizzy. So I'm going to dip the ends in the morning. And then I will oil my scalp. And that's going to be the completed I guess, refresh your braids routine. And maintenance is basically spraying this black vanilla leave-in conditioner every single day. I do it usually in the morning, and then at night I oil my scalp with whatever oil I have just to keep my scalp moisturized. So I'll be back in the morning to show you guys how my hair looks once I finish dipping it, the mousse, and the oils. So you'll be able to see how it looks when it's all done. So I finished my hair, just dipped it, and I still gotta oil my scalp, but I'm about to go somewhere and I don't have the oil dripping on me, so I'll do that when I get back. But yeah, here's the ends. You can see it's kind of wet, but yeah. So it looks like I, did the whole head when I only did 20 braids over. Please like, comment, and stay tuned for the next video.